Yo, everybody, what is up? And welcome back to another episode of the APF podcast, episode 160. We are back in live in full effect, and you with your boy, the coach, aka. Let me just pause it. I have to go do. Right now, we're gonna be on a. Right now, we're gonna be on a quick hold for a second, so the stream gonna be running, and then when everything's back in full effect, then we're gonna come back and do the damn thing. Okay. All right, let's redo that again. Yo, everybody, what is up, and welcome back to another episode of the APA podcast, 100 episode 161. It is the most phenomenal man that shocked the system, aka the coach, and it's your boy going forward. I hope you guys have enjoyed your weekend. Get ready for the new week. We got a lot of juicy topics to talk, and let's get right into them. So, first things first. What's going on with this Amaranth situation? Well, yesterday she did a stream where she revealed that she has a husband. Well, I for one have always believed that most of these OnlyFans girls have either husbands or fiancés or boyfriends, so that really wasn't a surprise. But the surprise was we found out that he's an abusive weirdo. Okay, she has control of all her accounts: OnlyFans, Fansly, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, everything. He has two-factor off, like two-factor off, which means he can do it. He can demand everything. He can demand any password changes or all that stuff at any time he wants. And he also has said that he's gonna go send her dogs to the meat pound and throw them in the street and kill her horses and all kinds of nasty things because he has the control of everything. As well as we find out that they've been married for like I think about 5 years. Um, he is like he or has said before that if they divorce, he will leave her with $1 million and put the rest of it in crypto. We also found out yesterday that he actually has control over money, man, because he took $750,000 and moved it to some like random things yesterday. All in all of this horrible situation, I am just disappointed, man. It really sucks. I mean, I don't know how many of these streamers give two-factor off to their managers, but I would never do that. And that's one mistake she did. I understand her not being able to get out of the relationship because, to be honest with you, being out of bad relationships is just tough. Gaslighting, making you seem like you've done everything wrong, and then they praise you back again to make you feel good. It's a really bad like cycle, a really bad loop. But to give away your two-factor auth so you don't even own your own accounts nor money sucks. And he's the one who told her not to tell anybody that she has a husband. She said, I will have revealed it. He said, don't reveal it. And that she should become a hot tub streamer. And now, with all this stuff out, it explains why she streams so much because he wanted her to stream a bunch, her to like barely sleep a couple hours. Like, it's insane. It is insane what we found out yesterday from this girl breaking down, literally breaking down. She's probably been doing this for like 5, 6 years. I mean, you gotta give her credit for keeping, her cool. But man, oh man, yesterday was a big revelation, and of course, Keemstar. as disgusting as he is, tries not only says, "Oh yeah, the husband is abusive," but Amber's been lying to people about being single for years. Here's my thing. Here's my thing. She revealed that the guy told her to never say that she's married or what has anybody, so it doesn't hurt her business. And he's right. It would hurt her business. We know this. That's why some of these girls never ever let you know they have anybody. But she seems like she didn't really want to be this OnlyFans girl like
I will
that.
say this:
You
it
know?
for KSI was in the same. He was in the same situation, but he was like in a similar situation where he had a girl and nobody knew what his girl looked like, and he kept that to himself. He said he had a girl, but no one knew what she looked like. To keep her safe off the internet because he knew what time it was. So it
Yeah,
was
there's but like this one was like strictly for like monetary business wise. Like he himself said it. But my problem is like for Keemstar to just say like to make it seem like she didn't want it either is just not true. Like this girl, she's been happy for years. She never made anything known. I don't believe this is fake. I know some people may say it's fake. Some people are mad that she has a husband, and some people think that because she makes a lot of money, she shouldn't really care. But as I've always said, money is not all it's cracked up to be, especially the way you got it. If she's correct about how she got it, she got all these tens of millions of dollars under the thumb of an abusive, gaslighting, hateful husband who continues to put his foot around her neck to force her to do things she doesn't want to do. She wants to play Overwatch 2. He's like, no, go do hot tub streams. And she has to listen. Well, because he has all her money. It doesn't make sense to earn money, have money, and you can't do anything with it. She can't do anything. How you? The man took out $750,000 last night because she didn't call him because her phone was dead. Her phone was dead, and you just took $750,000 and just moved it around. What is this? What is this, man? This dude's crazy. She is in a very serious situation, and now if they break up in Texas, you lose half your stuff, people. Who knows how much money she's really worth? Are all those investments she talks about even hers? Does he own them, or has she smartly moved to investments over time to try and keep her own money? Like what the guy's doing is criminal in the fact, and I'm just like, wow. Like I found this out this early this morning, like 3 a.m. I looked it up. I watched the video. Like it is heartbreaking to watch this girl break down. Have to listen to the husband gaslight her on live on stream, talking about how I'm gonna like kill your dogs and like take your money, put it into crypto. Like it's crazy, man. It's the new drama of the week.
so yeah, bro. I'm just appalled by this,
Like,
but not. But at the same time, it doesn't surprise me because he's just one of those guys that
bro,
has a girl, that has a wife that makes a ton of money, and somehow is
she
in
gave
control
him
of it.
control of everything. Gave him control of everything.
Never will I do. I
That's
will never do that.
ridiculous.
That is dumb.
Who do you think LeBron James, Steph Curry, all of them don't have agents and managers? Do they give them control of their funds, of their bank accounts? No. But
They
she
probably.
and Miskiff. I found
I
out
know.
Miskiff gave away all his two-factor auths to his manager. Who are these people? Who's talking to these people? Who's telling these people that's a good idea
Hell
to
no.
give your Twitch, to
Hell
give
no.
to give your Discord, to give your Twitter, your Instagram, whatever, your OnlyFans, your Fansly. Like, no, they should. They're your manager. They should manage. Doesn't mean you should own everything I have. If Minsky's dude just gets pissed off and forgets him, he could ruin his life too. How many of these streamers have this issue? Nobody's talking about that. How many of these people, like Amaranth, gave their entire lives to a manager? You should never do that, especially the money she's making. But look, I don't know when she decided to give him that all that stuff. You don't have to give. You don't have to give like your OnlyFans information or all that stuff for him to manage. No, you don't. But you did, and now he went crazy with power. He went crazy with power. She has no financial freedom, people. She has none. He has all of it. The man took out nearly $1 million off a whim, off Her not calling him with a dead phone. He took damn near $1 million. She has no financial control. I mean, this completely changes everything about her. Businesswoman. No, she was like a trapped woman. I don't know if she's really a businesswoman because from what I heard, what we see, the husband's the reason why she made all this money. She didn't even want to go down this route, but she did it because obviously she loves him. She married him, so she loves him somewhat. It's crazy. Andrew Tate said it, man. I should get 20% cut. Man, this husband's gonna get all the cut because he got
He
all
got
the.
it more than 20%.
I remember Andrew Tate said, "Oh, I think he said like maybe it was like 80. I don't know if it was like 20 or 80%. But this dude's about to get all the percent because he got all her money, and that is a troubling thing."
So let's dive into this House of Highlights 3v3. Let me see. These have been some good games. These have been some very good games, but we know we know what I really want to get into, and that is Mr. Cass Delusional Nasty.
Oh yeah.
Mm, so I think they're 0-3. They lost to zone two. I lost to Zone 6, White Iverson, Slim in DC, and they lost to Chris White, Devontae Friga, and YPK Ray. So they're 0-3. One of those games, both games they shouldn't have lost because they was on a roll and then they just let off the gas. One the Zone 6 game, they were like up 19-7, and Zone 6 scored 13 straight without getting stopped, and that's what they're missing also. But they none. The point is they scored 13 straight, and two out didn't game it. They was up again in another game. I think it was against. Yeah, I think it was against Chris White, Friga, and then I need to see. Actually, let me see, and we can find this right now because this. But Cash is like after what Cash was saying on stream like a week or two ago. I just can't with him anymore. I just can't. Man,
Huh?
man says I didn't choke, but choked 2 double-digit leads.
Here's my thing. Again, you were down by 12 with like however many game points and you lost. That's a choke job. I don't know what you're talking about.
He choked.
Delusionalness exists. He's in delusion because that's probably the worst loss he's ever experienced in his life in a competitive sense on YouTube. And I don't blame him for essentially not even being able to comprehend how bad of a loss that is. That's a horrible loss. Damn. Horrible loss.
Yeah,
Six,
I
seven
mean,
game points up by 12 and you lose. I would be delusional too. Yeah, man, we didn't lose. Really? I thought your guys were up by 12 points. Yeah. We were up by 12 points. But we didn't lose. Didn't you have like a bunch of game points? Yeah. We had a bunch of game points, but nah, man, we didn't lose, man. We didn't lose. Okay, good. I guess you didn't lose. I mean, you did. You did choke though. The choke job was tough, but hey, whatever. Cool by me. You know.
yeah, they was
Hey.
they was up. Zone 6 was up 1-0, and it was the best of three. LSK got injured in the first the first game, the second game. Oh, damn. He got disconnected. That's tough. So they was up 1-0. LSK got injured in the first game. They played the second game. They was up by like 19. It was like 18-6. Did they game? Let me see. Did they game this? Bruh, they still haven't. Bruh. Oh. Oh my God. Yeah, they have. Okay.
Back here.
Okay.
There we go.
They was up 18-6, and they just couldn't score. They couldn't score.
One of the worst things in the world is getting up by a bunch of points and then the other team holding you down the rest of the game. Like, that's one of the worst feelings ever. Like, you're up by like 10, 12 points, 4 minutes left in the game, and the other team runs you down by holding you, just putting them locks on you. Like, I bet you if that end of that thing, Cash was just like, what just happened? I promise you, man. I'd be looking the same way too.
I'd feel down too. I'd feel the same way if I had a 12-point lead and I just choked it.
You couldn't to not be able to score, being up by that much, while the other team is in desperation mode. I mean, that's crazy. Like, it's hard. I mean, they may not. I may always disrespect their in terms of like how good they actually are at basketball, but it is insane that they were unable to score any points at all. Like, it's crazy.
You see, okay, I think he was getting the ass beat.
Oh, okay. Well, we got Jordan Poole and the Andrew Wiggins people as well today.
Oh yeah, Jordan Poole, he got that contract extension, so that must mean that I don't know how much money the Warriors got, but Draymond is not a max level player. I'm sorry, he's just not. Under no circumstances should the Warriors pay him an extensive amount of money for something that anybody can do. Anybody can literally put up the numbers he can.
Yep.
Oh wait, they did. Yeah. Fatigue is what killed them. I'll say it's fatigue is what killed them against their first 3v3 game, and against Zone 6. Fatigue is what killed them.
Fatigue makes weaklings out of us all. It is the ultimate equalizer for teams. If you get them deep enough, fatigue will make you weak, and obviously, I guess it really did affect them that much to where they couldn't really score.
So they did choke a lead. They choked to 8-0. So the third game was a 2-11. It was ones and twos, and they had an 8-0 lead in the first week against Iverson, Slim Reaper, and DC. They had an 8-0 lead and they choked that one.
Oh, okay.
So they had an 8-0 lead and the game was to 11 and they choked that one.
Well, they look like the Baltimore Ravens, and because Baltimore Ravens been choking damn near every game they play, so I feel their pain. I guess. Shit. Like I do feel bad for these guys because me, I'm a big Ravens fan, and we just choked another big time lead again today, up by 10 in the fourth. So I get it, man. Like you're a good 3v3 team, I guess, from the first two games, but you just can't finish. Like the worst thing in the world is to know that man, motherfucker, we can't finish.
It's like we got a big ass lead, but we can't finish it for nothing.
Like fourth quarter, 5 minutes left, we can't stop them. Shit, like what was that team? What was that? It was like the Clippers in the bubble who had like multiple double digit leads, and they just couldn't hold on against the
Yeah, they
Nuggets.
had two. They had in the Portland Trailblazers. They had like 3 or
Yeah,
4 15-point
Portland
leads, and they
Trailblazers.
lost them all.
Yeah, yeah, they had 3 straight 15-point leads and couldn't hold on. Like that is what those guys feel, and that's the worst feeling in the world is getting so close and knowing, man, we just got a little bit, and they run you down, and you can't finish. Like I wouldn't be surprised if, like, I'm not saying this is going to ruin the whole entire team or whatever, because they're not that into, like, you know, um, competitive basketball. But
No,
damn, I
not
mean
really.
that is really tough though. That is really tough.
So what does this mean for Jordan Poole to get his contract extension?
Well, it just means that he's going to be the future of their team. I mean, it's him, Wiseman, Kuminga, Moody. They have their future. Draymond Green is going to be there 2 more years, and Andrew Wiggins is going to be there. Andrew Wiggins is only 27 years old, so he can grow right with these guys. What the Golden State Warriors have done is they're the only team in the league who's able to have a future and a present. Okay, because presently they have a prime Steph Curry with a re energized, retooled Klay Thompson this year, and a Draymond Green who, if you're not careful, may come after you. And we all know that I think Golden State has put their eggs in the basket, which is we're going to try and win this year and win the next couple years. And if Draymond Green goes, fine. If Draymond Green wants to stay, fine. And I think this is big for Jordan Poole because I remember Jordan Poole in his first year watching him, like people were like, man, he's a bust. Like, man, he doesn't shoot the ball. Like he was a good shooter in college. He was coming to the league, he wasn't a good shooter. And I was listening to people talk about him, and they were like, give him some time. And I also agree. I said, just give players a time. Not everybody's going to be Zion or John Morant or Jason Tatum. Like the first year, they made the right pick. A lot of players take 2 or 3 years. And look what happened. It took him 2 or 3 years for him to eventually ascend into possibly being one of those really great value picks that you get every so often in the NBA, like a Draymond Green, like a Jordan Poole, like a Nikola Jokic, and other unnamed players I can't name at this time. But one of those, that guy that you drafted lower and he outplayed his level. Like when you draft in the NBA, if you're drafting 28th overall pick and you pick him, that guy, you're just hoping he's a rotation player. Jordan Poole, once Steph Curry retires or whatever they do, he's an all-star level player. And the great thing is that he's being taught how to play within a system now. He averaged 18 points last year. I think about 5 assists. I mean, Andrew Wiggins put up those type of numbers. He was an all-star starter strictly because his team was like what, number one, number two at that point of the season in the West. And so I think this shows how good Golden State does uh, their G League and how they make turn players to good players. What they've done with Kaminga, Moody, they're a lot better this year through their training. Jordan Poole through working hard in the summers and learning how to play with this system, as well as watching Steph Curry, has also gotten better. And this just goes to show that Golden State is really the only team in the league that truly can cultivate talent and not doesn't have to always go buy it. Like, yeah, they have to go get Otto Porter and Gary Payton in a sense. All right, but remember, Gary Payton was in their farm for like 2-3 years before last year. So I commend them for keeping their players, and also commend the Warriors owners for paying that big luxury tax because it's going to be big. But they understand that they've got stuff for maybe 3-4 more years, and why not cement our future right now? You've got those guys for 4 and 5 years uh with a Wiseman, with a Moody and Kaminga. I mean, why not do it right now? Why not keep this team together, knowing that, hey, in the future we're going to have a two-headed monster that can keep us competitive for playoffs and not fall by the wayside like the Lakers did when Kobe got old and couldn't do much anymore, or any other great team like the Dallas Mavericks,
Yeah,
who weren't very good after Dirk Nowitzki finally kind of went by the wayside.
yeah. When Kobe got injured, bro, it went all downhill.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
that
I
that
don't
that time
blame
he
him
was
though.
playing like 39, like 30. He's playing like 35 to 40 minutes a game at like 34.
Yeah, I mean,
So
like, I'm not even like, I'm not mad that like he got like he uh who was I talking about? I'm not mad that like like I'm mad that they couldn't get better players for Kobe at the end or other play like that like Dirk Nowitzki like after 2011 they were good for like another 2-3 years and then it kind of just he got old and when he got old and they couldn't get anybody else around him until they got Luca for his last year. So it would have been great to get Luca like 3 years earlier and you know get to this point. But hey, not everybody's Golden State. So and also Jordan Poole did talk about the situation. Let me bring this up very quickly. What he said um, about the Draymond Green situation. He said, "Well, let me. Yeah, he actually talked about it. I'm just trying to bring it up here. The Jordan Poole. Um, Damn, I gotta go through all these things. But basically, said we were going to handle it in house and all that type of stuff, which is a good idea. Probably the best thing they could really do.
or he could have pressed charges, but you know how that should go.
Well, he really should have. Like you said, Jermon was very professional with his apology. We plan on handling ourselves that way. That's all I have to say regarding the matter. We're here to win a championship, keep hanging banners. All that shows me is that he's probably pretty much done with Draymond. I'm good. I'm good. He knows Draymond's time is up, anyways, to be honest. And like I said, Jordan Poole, he was a 23 overall pick who struggled entering the league, spent time in the G League, got put work in, and got better and better. Now he's got a 4-year, $140 million extension. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, people. You work, you put the work in, you continue to work, and you fucking get rewarded. And that's how the world should work. So
And he
I'm happy.
deserved it.
Yeah, I'm happy for Jordan Poole. Like I understand when I remember because I'm big into the draft because I'm a big time Warriors fan. As much as some people may say you're a bandwagoner fan, fine, say what you want. But I've been big into draft, and I like them drafting him because we needed another guy who can handle the ball. Steph is really the only guy into Jordan Poole who could really, I mean, truly like handle the ball, get his own shot. Like Klay Thompson, not really. Though I will give Klay Thompson credit. Before the injury, 2019 NBA Finals, he was a top 10 player in the league. Top 10 player in the league. Don't at me. Okay, don't at me. The man was single-handedly
So
keeping
no,
Golden
no,
State.
well, you gotta say that you gotta agree with that with your chest. You can't
Hmm?
just say don't agree with me. You gotta say it with your
Hey, no, I
chest.
said I said don't at me, man. Don't at me,
Oh no,
but not the me.
you have to add. You have to be added. You have to be added
Well,
for that.
if you want to add me and get beasted on, you want to add me and say he's not, go ahead. But we all know Game 6, 2019 Finals, he was the best player on the floor. Okay, he was just doing whatever he wanted to go to Toronto. If he stayed healthy with Steph Curry what he was playing, not only did they win Game 6, they're getting Game 7. They're getting Game 7 right now because Toronto's never been in that type of pressure, and so that's all I'm saying. But I mean, Andrew Wiggins to me is probably the best acquisition outside of Drew Holiday in the last like 5 years, because getting Andrew Wiggins the year when they were really bad was so important to get him acclimated to the team, so that when we finally get everybody back, he was already good. And what I'll say about Andrew Wiggins is I know that he's probably if you redrafted what he was in the 2011 draft.
I think it was Clay. I think
I'm
Kawhi
sorry,
was
Clay
in
was in the
there.
draft. What draft was Andrew Wiggins in? I just want to see
2014. He's in
2014.
2014.
So if we go to that draft, because I just want to look up some of the players that were drafted in there. If you really think about it, draft selections. So what? Yeah. Would you want to choose Joel Embiid if you're the Cavaliers? Yes, but Yeah, Zach Levine, Nikola Jokic, well, duh, of course. Yeah, would you want to choose some, like, I ain't gonna lie, 2014 draft was kind of whack. Damn, there ain't no good players. At Adrian Payne, sorry for Adrian Payne, he died.
Oh yeah,
RIP
he's
for Adrian.
dead. Yeah.
TJ Warren, not like that. Dara Sharp, Doug McDermott, Alfred Payne, Noah Vonleh, Nick Stoxis, Dante Exum, who's not even in the league. Aaron Gordon is okay. Gerard Parker, it was injury prone. And so what I'm saying is, like, if you really look at that draft, obviously Nicola and Joel be number one, number two, but you can't tell me, and maybe Zach Levine's three, but you can't tell me Andrew Wiggins is no more less than like 5 or 6. And he was meant to be the savior in Minnesota. That's what Minnesota drafted. But clearly he was not that guy. He was never comfortable with it. I'm just happy that he went to Golden State where he doesn't have to be that guy and he can just be a guy. And if he gives us 30 points like he can, that's great. If he gives us his 17 to 20, that's awesome too. But it goes to show people what happens when a team truly believes in you, a team truly understands how to use you, that things can change. Andrew Wiggins before this year was a bust. Was a guy that people said didn't care about basketball, didn't have a motor, wasn't that guy. Within 2 months, defending Luka Doncic, holding him to a horrible efficiency. I don't care that Luka scored 35 points. You're not going to stop Luka Doncic from scoring 35 points. But if you keep him from doing it in an efficient manner, now that's what I care about. And look what he did to Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum was horrible in the finals. He was not very good. He was not very good in the finals. That's called the Andrew Wiggins, baby. Two-way wigs, as we call him. Now people see him and we're like, oh man, is he going to get? Are the Warriors going to keep him, or is he going to leave? Well, Andrew Wiggins said, I found the right place for me, and yes, I'm willing to take a pay cut because I already have enough money. I know we all say you should get as much money as you can, and you should. But sometimes look out for yourself, man. If you like your situation, and look, $109 million is still a lot of money, I guess. Would you think $109 million is a lot of money?
Oh, for sure it is.
Oh, yes, he could have maybe gotten more. And Julius is like, I'm good. I like to be here for like the foreseeable future and not be counted on to be the everything man and just enjoy being with the team. So I'm happy. And what this means for Golden State, they're the favorites with the Clippers. Okay, Clippers and Warriors are favorites in the West. Third is Nuggets.
Clippers. The fuck?
Oh,
What?
yeah, Clippers and the Nuggets are 2 and 3 or 2 and 3, and
What
then
the?
Grizzlies are like 4 because I don't know how much better they got. I mean, they lost Anthony Melton. They have the same team. For them to get any better, that those guys on their own team would have to get individually better, right? It's not easy to get. That's really what it is. Like Golden State, they keep the same team. They all are a championship team. Memphis, they're there. Um, Clippers, they got John Wall, a great bench point guard. They're over them. And the Nuggets, I still believe if they get their two guys back, they're a championship team as well because you have an MVP, perennial MVP candidate every year. I mean, that's what he will be. So that's my three teams for the West.
Mm, so we're picking the teams we think we're gonna win in the West.
Well, I think the Clippers and Warriors are my two favorite picks. I think my dark horse pick. I think a dark horse pick.
I say the Suns.
Oh well, all the Suns do have a chance. It's just like, how is the what would I say it? How is DeAndre Ayton and the coach going to work out? Because they don't like each other. They haven't talked to each other in like forever. So that's a little bit of a
Shit,
problem.
they got to find a way to coexist and get along. Cause
I think I wasn't the Grizzlies were number 2 last year. I know that. Yeah, they were number 2 last year. The Grizz, I would say Minnesota's a dark horse to possibly win. Even though I may not respect Rudy Gobert like that, I will still say that's still a big time pickup because it does help them defensively. I just have to know, can they get exposed by a bunch of small ball teams? Because Golden State has no problem playing. I mean, it's gonna be interesting anyways. But I think them. I think them. I think them. I think Anthony Edwards is going to make the All Star team this year. I think he's also going to be a dark horse All NBA player. I do think he would be that this year. I'm big on Anthony Edwards. He's 6'7". He's strong. He's athletic. He can shoot. He's shown me in the playoffs that he can be a number one. He's their best player. So I'm picking him to make an All NBA team and the All Star game this year. At least
Who's
for me.
Rudy Gobert?
No, and Anthony Edwards.
Oh,
Anthony Edwards can make an All NBA team. If they are a top 5 seed in the West and top 10 in the NBA, and he's averaging 25 plus with maybe 3-4 assists and like 5 or 6 rebounds, and they win like 55 games, well, he's an All NBA player, because we know that the NBA is always looking to get new players in. Like, that's just the truth of the matter. They always want new people in. And that's all of sports, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's there. Give me those numbers. He's an All NBA player. He's an All NBA player.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. If he's on this game and they're over 500 the whole entire year, there's no shot. He has all the chance in the world to be on an All NBA team.
Yeah, I mean, that's my secret All NBA player and All Star player. And that's also a team I would think could maybe win the West out of nowhere, because they're just so long, athletic. They should be a much better defensive team. And I like that what they did. I just found it interesting that like the Utah Jazz went from being something to nothing real quick. Like, they're going to be bad, and because of Mr. Victor out there, Mr. 7'8" wingspan maniac. Like, there's gonna be some tank jobs this year. There's gonna be some mad tank jobs. We haven't had tanking like this in a long time. That motherfucker about to happen again. Because I'm telling you, teams are gonna tank for this kid like it's nobody's business. They're gonna tank for this motherfucker, man. You know this.
So yeah, so they're gonna tank for somebody who's 7'4".
I mean, we have to talk about this guy. The man damn near did the same thing the next game. He had like 5 blocks, 37 points. Like, he's crazy. He is what Bobo wish he could be. Like, Bobo, that's what he should be, but he's not. This guy, I mean, wow. I mean, LeBron saw him in person, was like, damn. LeBron even was like, he took one look at that game he played against Scoot, and what's his name? The little guard guy. What in the G League Ignite? Like, he's also really good. Like, he's really good. And any year he would,
everybody's raving about those two.
Yeah, like that guard would be amazing. Scoot Henderson, I know I was right. He would be the number 1 draft pick in about any other draft, but because of this 7'4" Kevin Durant demon player, like, this dude's got he can dribble, man. Like, I don't think people understand just how hard it is for that like, his center of gravity is so high that to be able to dribble like he can dribble is insane. He can pull up, he can post.
The man can bring the ball up court, which is scary.
He can leap. I mean, my only question is, how many years do we get? That's all I'm worried about. You and me know Yao Ming was an All NBA player for
every year,
and then he got hurt. It was over. Now, I thought it was because, man, his legs were gigantic. Now, this kid's on the opposite, spectrum, because he's really skinny. So I'm just hoping, because he's skinny, and hey, Kevin Durant, kind of is skinny like that he can last, 10, 15 years of, relatively good health. If he does that, hey, let me tell you something. This is the best. This, I think, is probably him, LeBron, and Zion are the 3 best prospects. When you talk about prospects, when you talk about overseas ball or just college or high school ball, he's probably the best prospect coming in, because he doesn't shoot a good percentage, but he played overseas, and a lot of people just say that overseas basketball is a lot tougher, but like NBA in terms of playing in the NBA, coming into the NBA, and you see him in the NBA game, he's the best prospect because nobody can block him. Like he's unblockable. He can dribble. He has no issue shooting over you because he can. He's like Giannis. If Giannis had a jump shot, like could he become a Giannis? Could he in like 3 or 5 years MVP, a Finals MVP, if he gets a decent team? Like we'll see,
Possibly,
man.
it's a possibility.
Whew, man, and and when we think about some of these teams he's going to go to, Utah, which is the one team I can think about right now. Who else is really bad last year? There's some horrible teams last year. Houston. I'm sorry, Houston. The Thunder. Well, the Thunder don't need that nigga. Damn, they got so many. Man, what would the Thunder do if they get
The Wizards.
Oh yeah. Ooh, but can they get that bad though? I don't know. Bradley Beal, can they convince him? Hey, let's tank for Victor. It's gonna be tank for Victor, man. Like whoever's gonna get into like the playing games, they're gonna be so mad. They're gonna be like, damn, I thought we tanked hard enough, but no, we fucking didn't. These other guys tanked even harder. Yeah. Oh man. Is there anything else? Anything else we can talk about here?
No. Brock Lesnar, he's back again.
That kind of sucked. Like, I guess they're setting up a battle. I mean, I hope so. We'll see. I guess they're setting up a battle. I also read that they like whatever Sami Zayn's doing. People really liked it. They're gonna go with that. So we'll see. They're gonna go with whatever that was. I don't know what that shit was, but whatever it was, WWE liked it. They saw that people liked it, so they're gonna rock with it. So good for him. Being able to, find something. And it's always interesting, like how certain people completely fall off the wayside. Like I remember he had he was doing the same. He was doing another character, fighting good matches, and then all of a sudden he kind of got like dropped in like the shit. It's crazy. Like it's crazy out here. But I guess so. I guess it's gonna be good. That's good. I guess
I think what the bloodline things going on with him and Jay going after it is really interesting. And now Rey Mysterio, now he's on SmackDown. He told Trips, he basically even though my son disrespected me and I should do something, I'm not gonna do him like that, and I'm just gonna go take my talents over to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Because I mean, let's be honest. If Dominic was disrespecting me like that, it's raps.
I mean, it is a character though. I mean, they obviously have discussed a lot of these things together. Like, I just believe that everything he's doing has been ran by his father. Because, like, like his father didn't want him to even go like this, and then he did it. He did it. He went out there and
and he's killing it. Though. That's the thing. He's killing it.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta let the kid go eventually. I mean, he's in his mid-20s. It's time for him to roll, man. Whoa! 8 minutes of ads per hour, you stream 169 hours per this month, and you get 45K? Oh my god. What? Oh my, that is insane, dude. Oh my, wow. Yo, these bounties that you're putting out for people, man. Wow, that's fucking insane. No wonder some of these people don't leave Twitch and they stream their whole entire lives there. Because you get 45K if you run 8 minutes of ads of each of these hours. If you run 8 minutes per ad for 169 hours, you get 45K like that.
God damn.
Dude.
Damn, that's a lot. Shit.
These top streamers or mid to top level streamers, man, they fucking crazy. Like, I get why I understand like Hassan does only like 1 minute ads, but shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. If this was me, I'll be doing this. I'll be adding the shit out of y'all
Bro,
niggas. Y'all be
bro, I'll be
yeah.
doing it. I'll be doing a couple ads every couple hours. What the fuck?
Bro, I'll
I'm
break
trying to
it
get.
down. What's 8 divided by 60? I'll break it down. I'll do an ad every whatever those minutes are closest. Maybe run like a 2 minute ad one time so I can get that thing. But I mean, for like 2 weeks, yeah. What about like 2 weeks? A week, 2 weeks. Run 8 minutes per ad. Fuck, shit, man. Dude, I just saw because I'm having Michigan streaming back while we're talking, and I just saw like this bounty. This bounty. Oh my god. What the fuck?
And that's an 8 minute
There's
bounty.
it's an 8 minute, yeah, it's an 8 minute bounty. Like I guess is what they
Oh
meant. I
my
always kept
god.
hearing bounties. And I guess this
Yeah.
is what they meant by the bounty. But this
Yeah.
bounty is for okay, keep going. What you saying?
Oh yeah. Bounties in Twitch. Basically, you do them and you get paid for them.
Dude, 169 hours for this entire month. All you have to do is run 8 minutes of ads, 8 minute ads for each of the hours you stream, and you get 45K, bruh. Most people don't even get 45K in a year. In a
Shit.
year, people want to wonder why a lot of these streamers are fucking rich. But look here, YouTube ain't got incentives like this. I know YouTube's probably got paying you more money and better hours, but shit, that bounty is. Would I do that bounty? Hell yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's got to be like over a 50K plus bounty and 60, something crazy out here. Something crazy. Fuck. Wow. Wow. I mean, I guess these bounties are only for big time streamers. I don't think you'd be some new or even mid level person to get
Oh
this
no,
bounty.
no, no. You have to work for that.
Yeah, like these are bounties for like the Hassan's people, man. But damn, man, $44,397 for 30 days of work. Oh wow, wow, wow. And people wonder why you should get Twitch Turbo. That's why you should get Twitch Turbo.
Bro, yeah.
And it
What's
also it does not matter if everybody has Twitch Turbo. All the streamer has to do is run the ads. It does not matter who sees the ad. Just run the ad. That's all you gotta do. Get Twitch Turbo. Okay. It's the best thing you can do. I don't support any of these streamers. I have nothing against these streamers. I just don't put my money on them because a bunch of you do it already. And if you put your money to support them, that means you kind of support who they are. And I don't support almost any of these people. So that's just why I do it. And it's like $9. $9 is there. Your Amazon Prime thing, you can use it or not, but like, man, you crazy out here. I can't believe what I just saw. These dudes who are already like multimillionaires for months of work they can make with the $100,000 they already make gets almost $50,000 just running ads, just pressing a button. They have a button for ads. They just press the button, let the ads run. They do that 169 times for 8 minutes. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, if I was streaming and I was big, I'll tell people, look, if you want to sub, fine, but please just get Twitch Turbo. Just get Twitch Turbo. I would actually say if you still want to sub to people, that's fine, but just get Twitch Turbo in general, because
it's no different. It's
there's
really
no
not.
difference, bro. Like
The only thing you're losing with Twitch Turbo is like the people's
the
emotes.
personalized ads. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Now,
emotes and the ads.
yeah. Now I will say this: there have been talks that they're going to remove the Twitch sub from Amazon Prime because I think they're going to push Twitch Turbo. They're going to push it. I think they're going to push Twitch Turbo on people. I think so. Like I'm seeing Ms. Kiff's stream chat, and all they're talking about is Twitch Turbo. Like people are saying just Twitch Turbo, it's better. It is. You get no ads. You don't have to give them your money, and you get unadulterated viewing for like not. It's under $10, people. It's literally under $10. It's funny. If you don't even really care about if you don't really care about Amazon Prime, like whatever. I have both because I use Amazon Prime to obviously buy stuff, watch TV. But if you didn't really care about Amazon and just care about Twitch, just get Twitch Turbo. I have no understanding why you would want to pay every single one of these people money unless you really want to support them. But
But hey, that's just us,
that's just. I mean, I get it, dude. Like, I get it, man. Supporting these people and like all these people would not have lives if it wasn't for the viewers like us. But when I think about myself, it's like, why pay like 25 streamers $5 when I can just pay $9 under $10 and watch every one of you and never have the sub? I don't care about emotes. I don't even care about bullying in the chat. I just watch because you're bored. And like, I'm gonna tell you this, I will. There's two things I'll never get rid of: Amazon Prime and Twitch Turbo. I'll probably never get off of those. I'll never get off. All right, I'll get off anything else. I'm off Netflix. Hulu's basically free. I'm on. I'm gonna get off like DoorDash because they suck. I'm gonna stay with Uber One. I actually gonna stay with them. They're actually good. They give you free stuff. And Uber has a bigger network than DoorDash. DoorDash is only in like Houston and like probably Houston, Dallas. Like Alvin, they don't send over there, man. Like I can't find them dudes. Uber is better. Uber's better. Uber's better.
It's by far.
And just say this: it's
because Uber's everywhere. Uber's literally everywhere.
Yeah, like get Uber One. It's 3 months free, people. 3 months free, and you just cancel it at the end. I mean, you could do that if you really don't. I like having it. It's 3 months free, and I'll probably keep it because I'm not gonna lie, they've got deals for me, and it's cool. But yeah, man, I guess that's it. I mean, there's nothing new on the Amaranth front, but shit. If this, let me tell you guys something. If this situation hasn't told I'm talking to any streamer, any streamer. If it doesn't tell you, have your own fucking bank account. Have your own fucking bank account. I don't know why people continue to think that you can just share your money with your significant other. No, you need to have your own account where all your money goes into. And that joint account, you just put whatever little money in there, fine. But most of your money, you should never have it be owned by a person. I don't even know how, like, for Amaranth to have her husband have control of her finances is the stupidest thing I've ever seen. I understand, like, I feel bad for her, but it is absolutely moronic for a grown person, I don't care how big you are, to give your manager your money, your finances. What? You have no control of your money? That's insane to me. Could you imagine making $1.3 million a month and your husband, your significant other, controls it? They have two-factor auth on everything you own. They own you. Why do you think he's treating you like shit? It's bad that he is, but you give him all your money and give somebody power and control over your life. What do you think they're going to do? They're not going to treat you good. I mean, it sucks, man. It really does. It really does suck to have no control over your life. You make all this money to have control of your life, to live financially free, and you ain't free? All right, so she's never been free. We've been watching her think she's an amazing businesswoman. She's look,
got a gas station and everything.
Gas station. So what are we gonna do about all these investments? 7-Eleven, like does she even own any of them? So many questions. The only question about how she's doing. Hopefully she gets away from him. And look, divorce him. I know it's gonna cost a lot of money, half or whatever. Divorce him. Make a new OnlyFans account. Let him have that one. Tell people I'm moving to this new one. Get new two-factor auth. If I'm you, and be careful about the people around you. I would do a complete cleanse after I cut this nigga off. Cut this nigga off and then do a complete cleanse. Get a new OnlyFans, new Fansly, and get a new manager and tell them, look, you just manage. You're not getting my accounts. She a fool for that though. I ain't gonna cap. She a fool for that, man. She is.
I would never let my significant other manage my millions. That's crazy.
Why do people think people have joint accounts and separate accounts? Yeah. And I know people talked about why did she do a prenup? Bro, I'm telling you right now, if Jeff Bezos kept making those billions he was making and never did a prenup, how could you expect her to do a prenup? No, that never crossed her mind that she should do a prenup. It never does. If you get married and in 15 in 10 years, I'm worth $3-4 billion. Would I ever think about doing the prenup? I'm gonna tell you to be honest, probably not. Probably not. It's probably not gonna switch my mind. It won't. It's hard. No, it's not. The only time you can really do a prenup is like before you get married. It would be weird to just say, "Hey, I want a prenup," well into a marriage. It would be kind of weird. You would just bring
Very,
undue
very weird.
stressors.
Very.
Like you didn't want to do a prenup earlier when you were poor. Now you want to do it now. Like you would just get yourself in all kinds of trouble. But shit. I mean, we're done. But man, I can't stress this enough. If you have money, and even if you're going up into making money, please, if you're a celebrity or an influencer, get a manager and tell them you manage, but I control all my finances. Hey, LeBron James and all these people got managers. Charles Barkley got managers. They don't give away their bank account. They don't give away their Turner stuff. I mean, this is a this is a perfect example of what you should never do. And I'm not talking. It's not her fault that her husband took complete control of her life and abused it like that because she obviously trusted him at the time. But this is why you should always keep some level of autonomy in terms of your finances. Always got to, bro. Always got to. I mean, hey man, shouts out to Ammo. I really hope everything goes well. I really hope everything goes better for her. But like, you should never ever give your money away to your husband. You should never do that. You should never do that. Like Andrew, like fuck Andrew Tate. Like no, you should no Andrew. No, fuck him. Like he can be your manager, but don't give him your money. That's fucking nonsense. Like I don't believe in that bullshit. He said, nah, keep your money to yourself. Always do that. Always do that. But whatever. Anyways, I'm done. I'm good. That's it for me.
Mm. So I guess with that being said, this has been another episode of the APF podcast. Episode 161 is the most phenomenal man that shocked the system, aka the coach, signing out.
And it's your boy with the base takes going forward. And I hope you guys enjoyed this podcast. I'm based. We all know it. I'm the man. And if you guys enjoyed the podcast, please, man, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I almost said the R word.
That word don't exist no more in
Yeah,
this
that doesn't
generation.
exist. And also, again, hopefully Amaranth is around safe people. She's safe and she's working on a divorce. And yes, if he takes your money, fine, we can build that shit back up. If you don't think, actually, it may suck for her because a lot of people think she's either lying or she's been scamming people. But don't worry, you're gonna build it back up. You're a hard worker, and also you'll feel a lot better once this is all over. And
Because you're gonna go through that slump right now, but then you're gonna get out of it. It always happens to everybody.
Yeah. You're gonna get out of it. You're gonna be better, and you're gonna be able to do what you want. Cause damn, I mean, he told her to become a hot tub streamer. I knew she always hated that boat. I knew. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I always knew she didn't really want to do all that shit. I just did. And like to lick that ASMR shit she was doing. I kind of knew she hated it. Anyways, I'm done. We out of here, bro.
And that being said, we out of here. Ah!
Later.